Welcome back. So last time I saw you guys, it was just before Christmas, and then I took a very long break. Honestly, it was a lot longer than I was expecting, but it's fine. But I did want to do another makeup, paint, and chat with me. So if you are new here, every now and then I will do these videos where I have a full painting or digital art process. I will take what you're seeing here and I will over here into the corner. That might be the wrong side. And I do my makeup while I chat with you guys, chatting it up. I'm doing my makeup, and then you can also see an entire art process. That's what we do here over at Lulu Studios. And I think it is time to get back to some art. All right, let's just go ahead and get started. So, ready? We're gonna go, and now we're small, we're little. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I don't know if this lighting is... I feel like I don't look like myself. It's really weird. It's been a hot minute, I know. So what have you guys been up to? What have you been doing? How's the new year treating you? I've actually been really busy. I just haven't like shown that, and I'm sorry it has been so long. Like, it's been a lot longer than I was expecting. The last video I filmed was like my last Vlogmas video, so it was a makeup, paint, and chat with me. So I ended 2024 with a makeup, paint, and chat, and I'm starting 2025 with a makeup, paint, and chat. But I have been here and there filming a studio vlog style video. It's just kind of taken me a long time to like get enough footage that I feel like is even worth uploading. I have been focusing so much on trying to get my second art business like to a place where I feel pretty good about like getting things done in time. If you're new here, well, hi, hello. Thanks for joining. Hope you stick around. So I started off my whole entire art, I guess, career has been Lulu Studios. And I'm gonna continue doing Lulu Studios, obviously, and like my YouTube is gonna continue this way, and I'm still gonna be making art under, you know, this name or whatever, but I have also been wanting to start a second art business that was based around astrology and the moon and just all the things in the universe, up in the sky, just all the fun magical stuff. Which, if you're not new here and you have watched my videos, you will have seen that originally I was going to name it Violet Light. That never quite felt right. And then it kind of hit me one day, why am I not calling it Moon Stuff? And there's a reason why I went with that name. And I'm gonna do an entire video talking about my new store and showing all the products and kind of going into detail of why and what it's all about and stuff like that. But I'll really quickly explain to you why I have officially stuck and decided on naming my brand Moon Stuff. By the way, I'm putting all this powder under my eyes because I am gonna be filming more of a studio vlog today. So unlike how I usually do things where I just let the fallout happen because who cares, I don't wanna have a ton of fallout this time. So we're gonna do this, so I'm gonna look really cool. This looks good. Hey, this is going well. For a long time, I had a very, very hard time using the word meditating and telling Jacob that that's, you know, what I wanted to go do for a little while. So instead, I would say, hey, I'm gonna go do moon stuff. So every single night, I'd say, I'm gonna go do moon stuff now. And you know what's so funny is like Jacob has never been the judgmental type. He's not judgmental. He doesn't think that stuff is weird. He kind of just, it's like, whatever you tell him, he's just like, okay, you know? But still, I got shy about it. I still, just because I've always called it moon stuff, I still to this day will say, hey, I'm gonna go do moon stuff. And he knows like that's just what I call it now, because that's what I had called it for so long. And so that's what I decided to go with. Even Jacob, like after I had decided to not go with Violet Light and I decided to go with moon stuff, I told Jacob and he was like, I had actually thought about suggesting it. And I feel a lot better about it. As soon as I thought about that, it was like, yeah, that's right. This is what it's supposed to be called. I don't know, do you wanna know what I'm using? I got these like ColourPop makeup palettes. It came with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So the rainbow. Each one is a different set of colors. Isn't that so fun? So this is the purple palette. And then I also am gonna be using the orange palette. Because that shop is gonna be opening at the on the last day of February 28th. I wanted to make sure that like I really got started early, because you know, in the past, I've always been a procrastinator, and especially last year, I really noticed how much I procrastinate and how much that actually does affect what I do and don't get done, and how awful that makes me feel. This year I'm trying to get better about not procrastinating. So I knew just like once I got back to working after taking my break, I was like, I have to go in and just get products made. So for the past few weeks, I've just been really focused on getting my sticker palettes done and starting some like greeting cards and birthday cards and getting those designed, just so that I know I already have quite a bit of stuff to open my shop with, and then continue working throughout the year on other stuff, obviously. Because I wanted to really get that stuff done, I haven't really been filming anything because I've just been so focused in on drawings and then setting them up in Photoshop. And I actually have officially purchased a new sticker cutter. I'm really excited about it. And I opened it up yesterday and I filmed opening it up for my studio vlog and for a like YouTube short and an Instagram reel. Ooh, that's fun. I feel like I should zoom in more, but I don't know if you want to see me that close. I now own a sticker machine, so I can start making actual like sticker sheets. I have purchased some like card paper to make like birthday cards and greeting cards. So I'll be testing those out this week. And I have some designs already made. So like I have 2 different designs that I can do for like a Capricorn themed birthday card, greeting card, however you want to use it when you purchase it. Those are the things that I've been really focused in on getting done so that I can have like those things already in my shop, because that's quite a bit of stuff. When you think about if I'm gonna make a greeting card or a birthday card for each sign of the zodiac, that's 12 different ones. So that's quite a bit, I would say. And then all the different, like I've already made a full moon sticker sheet, a planet sticker sheet, which also includes like retrograde type stuff. So if you want to like mark when certain planets go into retrograde. If you were to actually see me working on this stuff, it would be hours of me sitting at my desk, going back and forth from my iPad to my computer, just doing the same stuff over and over again. That's not really the most entertaining thing to watch, you know? I guess I could do like, I don't know, like a 30-minute video where it's just very like work with me ASMR type videos, so that like you can have that video on while you're working on stuff and then you kind of feel like you're with somebody else. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll do that. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, that might be coming up for you guys. I don't know, would you be interested in that? Well, if not, sorry, I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Does anybody remember Coastal Scents? I think they actually still exist, and yeah, because I looked them up the other day. Coastal Scents still exist, but they are way more expensive now. Like this is a 252 eyeshadow palette and it's got 3 different layers. Like that's why it's got this little thing sticking out. I mean, it was a really good price for how much eyeshadow. I mean, they're little and I can't really show you because a lot of them are like broken, but so I was using the pink in this palette. But their prices have gone way up. I guess you kind of just have to do that, honestly. I mean, kind of just happens, you know? Surprised. Oh, ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in closer to my eyes so you can actually see what I'm doing. It's not a classic makeup tutorial, but I figure if I'm gonna do my makeup, you might as well actually be able to see what I'm doing. I feel so close to you guys. So I'm now using the orange palette. Baby hairs. Moon stuff is still gonna be under Luru Studios. So it's like part of my logo on my products is like Moon Stuff by Luru Studios, or it says something like that. I put that together and then I don't even remember what it says. But I would say my biggest goals for my businesses is having more products for sure. You know, obviously I've got the art prints, I've got stickers, I'm gonna be making sticker sheets, but I wanna have more products that are usable. So bookmarks, mugs, calendars. Eventually I would love to be able to create an oracle card deck or like a tarot deck. Now a really big, like an ultimate goal of mine is to eventually get to where I have my own office space. Even now, I'm running out of space in my studio, which is honestly, it's just an extra bedroom in our house. And I'm running out of space so fast, especially now that I have this sticker cutting machine. It's pretty big. And then eventually, like I've already kind of got my eyes on a mug press that I am considering purchasing eventually. And that would take up a massive space. I'm gonna have to have a bunch of pre-made products eventually and a place to store those things. Just, you know, rent a little office space from a building. Hopefully I'd be able to take Ricky with me. Eventually, that's definitely a big goal of mine. I would also love the opportunity to travel with my art. You know, be invited to talk about being an art business owner or just being an artist, you know, and getting to like talk to groups of people that, you know, maybe are aspiring artists or aspiring business owners or something. And I would love the opportunity to like travel to sell my stuff at like conventions and festivals. That would be really cool to have the opportunity to meet people in other states. So I'm hoping that eventually I will be in a place where I am able to have a booth and afford it and not worry about like those types of costs. And then I can just like focus on meeting new people and like actually getting to meet people in person when I sell my art. I would love to be able to like, I see that you're interested in my stuff. I'd love to get to know you. You know, I think that'd be so cool, meet people in person like that. Plus then you're in a giant room with a whole bunch of other artists and I feel like that would just be really inspiring and like really cool. When I was younger, I did not think I cared about traveling at all. To me, it was like, I want to go to California and that's all I care about. Those are way off. My #1 travel destination as of right now is Japan. I would love to go to Japan. I just can't even imagine. We're just gonna go with that. It's not super even, but I don't care. So yeah, Japan. That is probably my biggest travel goal. I wanna use this really pretty glitter right there. So I'm gonna. Remember how in my last makeup paint and chat with me video, you know, I was talking about like just embrace the winter. I'm still doing that, but my goodness, I'm starting to go insane. No wait, I already did. I don't like being cold. I really don't like being cold because it doesn't matter how many layers I put on, I'll still be cold. We're still in preparation for the busy season. take advantage of it now because you're gonna miss it once it's blazing hot and you're melting away and all you want to do is be able to relax in a dark room. You know? It's so pretty! You cannot see how pretty that is. Ugh. So something that I thought about the other day that kind of worried me about me. No, I was just kind of thinking about the pattern that I typically follow in life and with myself and the things that I do and the things that I work on achieving. And I started to realize, like, wait, am I the type of person that's just never satisfied? And if that's the case, like, there's pros and cons to that. It would kind of be a good thing to like never quite be satisfied, because then you're always working to achieve the next best thing or something bigger and better and grander and more amazing. That would also mean, do you ever really appreciate anything that you have or the work that you've done and the stuff that you have achieved? Like, have I really ever appreciated what I have, or have I always just looked at what I want next? And I started to kind of realize, like, I don't know if I've ever really appreciated the stuff that I've worked to achieve and get. I work on something, I achieve a goal or something, and then it's immediately, all right, what's next? I want to like always be inspired to keep going and keep working hard to achieve more and do more and create more. But I think it's really important, like, I think part of getting what you're wanting and achieving what you're working for, part of that is appreciating what you do have. I have this amazing thing, I did this amazing thing, and then that kind of fuels the next thing. I think I need to be more aware in the moment of what I do, what I have, and appreciate it, while also being like, okay, and I want to work on the next big thing, but I love what I have right now, you know? Kind of started to be like, oh, I need to be more appreciative of the stuff that I've accomplished. I don't know, I think I need a good balance of wanting to keep working hard to a goal that I want to achieve, while also appreciating what I do have, what I have done, what I have created, the goals that I have met, and all that stuff. I think this is actually the reason why I started thinking, oh, do I never appreciate what I have until I've moved on? Before we moved into this house, Jacob and I lived in a different city, and I definitely did not appreciate the city that we lived in at that time. So I had to go pick up some art supplies the other day, and the place was literally like right by where we used to live. So I decided, well, you know, I'm having to make this trip way out there. I might as well make a day of it. Go to some of the places that we used to go to. Just make a day of it, just have fun, reminisce what it's like now versus then, which honestly, like, it really has not changed. And I cannot tell you how much fun I had, you guys. I had so much fun being back in the city we used to live in. And I did not think I would have that much of a blast, but I had an absolute blast. I had a blast. To even make my camera go out of focus, I had so much fun. And it kind of hit me, it was like, I was like really unhappy when actually living here. But now I'm not living here and I'm like having a great time. So like, am I just never gonna be satisfied in the moment? Am I only gonna be, here comes the trash, do-do-do-do. Is this what I'm always gonna do? In the moment, it's not enough for me until I've moved on to the next thing that I'm wanting. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, that was actually really great. Is that what I'm gonna always be like? Because I don't think that's the best way to be. Sure, I think you should always be striving for more, but only if you're also really, really appreciating and loving what you have now. I was almost like mad at myself for being that way, you know? Just like, Leslie, like, you had this, you know? Also though, I guess sometimes you do have to like have time away from something in order to appreciate it more. Like I will say, when I went off to college and I was away from my hometown for the first time in my life, that was whenever I really started to appreciate my hometown, because I was gone from it. I was away from it. I guess in a way that's kind of natural, but I think really something that I want to focus on this year a lot, being grateful for what I have, for what I have achieved. And anytime that I, you know, set a goal and then achieve that goal, I want to give myself some time to be like, I did it. I achieved that goal. Okay, like let's be in the moment of like, you did it. Good job. Wait a little bit before you're thinking about the next thing that you want to achieve. You know what I mean? I think I need to like actually sit there and let it sink in that I achieved a goal, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm insane. Oh. Woo! I will also say this. I do really like change. Now, what's weird though is that I really like to have a routine. I've got to have my morning routine. If my morning routine is messed up, then I feel like my whole day gets derailed. Like I have to have a routine. Like whenever when I knew that I was gonna have to go out there and get the art supplies, I had to get it in my head of like, okay, make this a special day. Make this a day of like you're getting up and you're gonna go spend a whole day like reminiscing and having fun and just memories. And because otherwise it would have been like, I don't get to do my normal routine, and so now I'm like freaking out. But at the same time, I need change, and I need a change of like scenery. I need a change of hair color. And it's also funny because like I am a homebody. You cannot get me out of my house, okay? It's just not gonna happen. It takes a lot of preparation mentally for me to step foot out of my house because I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I love my house. I love being at my house. I love being in the comfort of my walls in my home. I don't want to leave. But I get really stir crazy. I love to be at home, but I get really stir crazy, and I have to have a routine, but I need change. There is no such thing as figuring us out because we're human beings and we're wild. I guess honestly just what that really comes down to is I need calculated change. Meaning I need to be in full control of what is changing and what's happening, and I think I just like to be in control, but I'm trying to kind of stop being that way and like let the universe just take charge, because the universe knows best. Oh, it's so pretty. So when it comes to my plans for this channel, I definitely want to do more of these. I want to do more makeup, paint, and chat with me videos. I just think they're really fun, and it's a good mix of, you know, something that I used to be really into and that kind of like led me into art eventually. I do plan on having like one video a week, basically. If I can get like ahead of schedule, that would be amazing. I will continue to do like studio vlog type videos, especially because I am, you know, starting up a second art shop. And so I'll want to like, you know, show you guys what I'm doing and how I do things and kind of just bring you along in the process of all of that. And I also have some like tutorial type videos I want to do of like, this is how I draw faces, this is how I draw people, this is my coloring process when it comes to digital art or whatever. And I know that you do kind of see my process in these videos, but the thing is, I'm not showing you how I set up my layers. I'm not really explaining my reasoning behind why I put this color here, that color there, or the brushes that I use or the techniques that I do. And I definitely have not shown you guys like a real proper, like this is how I sketch faces. I want to do actual like tutorials like that, just so you guys can see like how I do it. But besides those things, I would love to know what you guys want to see more of, you know? Like, are y'all interested in the business side of things? Are y'all more interested in art itself? My day-to-day kind of thing? I don't know. My issue is that, like, listen y'all, I live with myself. I am myself. I'm me. I'm myself. I'm just existing, basically. I don't know if that's like interesting to y'all, but please let me know, because I feel like there's a lot of things that I would think y'all would be bored to death to watch, when really maybe that's not the case. And there might also be things that I would think that y'all would want to watch, and then y'all are like, we don't care. So let me know. Let me know what y'all want to see more of, what y'all want to start seeing from me, you know, things that maybe I haven't done before. I really would love to find a lipstick color that is my exact lip color when there is nothing on it and they're like, because here's the thing. If I don't put anything on my lips, it's like right after I wash my face and I have like a fresh face, my lips will be a really nice, like naturally pink kind of color. But then after a little while, they suddenly like get pale. They like pale out. It's really weird. So I wish that I could find an exact match to my natural lip color. Even this is a little more pale than I'm talking about, but for some reason, over time, my lips get pale. A little of this in the center. This is what I've been doing lately. Usually I use my finger to spread this around. I like the center of my lips to be darker than the rest. It's fine. You know what? It's whatever. All right, don't forget, let me know what you guys want to see from this channel. If there's videos that you want me to do more of, or if there's videos that I've never done that you would like to see me try or whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya.